Let's go get that final sample.
Alright, now we got to return back to Kaiser. Yeah, shouldn't we be warm inside here now that we have power
Kaiser,
back on?
try it now.
Successful.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
We are tracking down this final oh, I like how that light came up. I was afraid it was gonna be pretty darn bright there for a bit. Or pretty darn dark, I should say. Check the spaceport out though. I'm not seeing anything close. Obviously, we're going to go in there. This is cool. Oh. We're good on that right now because we are still a bit over encumbered. We are only worried about it for, well, yeah, about a few things. System error makes sense. Like, how did all this? That can't be frozen, right? That's frozen. Like, how did all this, just the screens get cracked? With the same pattern, by the way. But yeah, how did just that? But everything else seems to be fine. Nitpicking. Nitpicking. All right, so we have a switch. I want to take a look out around here a little bit more, though, before we flip that switch. You see this light over here. It's eerie, like how silent it is out here. Only sounds are him and the footsteps. Oh, here's another switch. Like, we're not even getting much wind right now. Oh, I heard that, though. We're not even getting much wind right now. All right, there's another building. Did I see? Oh, I think I thought that might have been a person. There's another switch. It's basically the exact same building. So it's like a, you know, for multiple landing spots, right? I'm curious as to what the switches open, though. Yeah, I don't think there's a chance of getting into any of these ships. Oh, could we be going up there? Oh, maybe we are. All right, let's try this first switch. Oh, did I even notice there was an upstairs here? I kind of feel bad that everyone has to follow me. Oh, frostbite gain. All right. Let's flip the switch, see what happens. Get this bad boy ready. We are locked and loaded. All right, nothing there. I have a feeling we're heading up there, but I do want to check out these switches. This switch was up top here. I mean, I'm pretty confident that these switches are not going to do anything. Kind of ease that jump again, so or that not again that time, so we don't take we get a little bit of pain from that last jump. All right, let's just quickly sprint over here. All right, that's kind of what I was thinking. And these legitimately look like snow walls, man. It is. That's pretty crazy. That's well done. All right, what's going to be popping up here, though? It's still way too quiet. I kind of legitimately feel like I'm on an Antarctic expedition. Just with some badass weaponry. Something is feeling a bit off though right now. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like I'm missing something, overlooking something. This feels like what, you're friendly though, right? Yeah, I think you're going to be friendly. Did this just circle back? No, this is... Oh, Eklund. Wait, that's not the hauler. Oh, let's go ahead and grab these while we're kind of out here. There's the hauler. All right, so we did end up. Whoa, easy, Kaiser, easy fella, easy fella. All right, so this is actually where we kind of came in. So I did circle back. Oh, please tell me I can get back up. So that's just going to, yeah, there's that statue. All right. Oh my. Am I going to have to work my way? No, there we go. Oh, get it. Got it. Get it, got it, good. All right, so there is something back here that I overlooked. Which I was starting to think, it's like, this felt like this was too far of a walk with nothing happening. All right, what could we possibly be looking for then? Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. Could they be inside containers? Because in that first section, we were finding them in containers. I just saw these were open. I didn't even think about trying to open these. No. No, that's not a thing. Huh. Was there a container in here that I kind of overlooked? Frostbite cured. I don't know how that stuff sometimes gets better, sometimes gets worse, and I'm not even doing anything. I don't think I've missed anything in here. I mean, we could check up top also. It kind of, no, it's a notepad. The random boxes are empty. The switches. What could the switches... Like, if there was power here, although there's... Oh, no. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sample? My God, concentrate fire! Shoot!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What activated this thing? Oh, no, 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 no.
That sound. What is that?
No, 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 no.
It's putting out some kind of signal.
Let's get up top here.
Raiders lighten up. I think you're due for some company.
You think? Oh, how do I get up top? Oh, there is no up top here. No, there isn't up top. I just don't know how to get up there.
The signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures, I think I can nullify it. But I'm gonna need some help. There should be some radar equipment powered up now around the port. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
What? Secure the final set. Power. Oh, power up the spaceport. Power up the spaceport. Oh, no, 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 no. Jump, jump, jump. I have no idea what triggered these unless I just happened to be in the right area. That's got to be it. Whoa. Should I be powering up before I take this guy out? I kind of want to take the guy out though. Oh, no, 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 no. All right, let's see if we can't power up now. Now let's see if we can't power up. Oh my. Oh, no, 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 no. Shooting from the hip, shooting from the hip. I generally don't like to shoot from the hip.
Stop, stop, don't shoot, we're friendly.
All right, Kaiser blends in. I mean, Kaiser kind of looks like a terramorph at times. Not gonna lie. Kind of does.
Help, help, they're gonna kill me.
I wouldn't be surprised if we actually do need to power up to, because there's something about a signal, right? Which does that mean they're gonna keep appearing? Oh, can I do you?
If I
Oh,
hadn't seen you use it myself, I'd never believe in power.
this is not the power. I don't think it's power I wanted to use, but. I mean, he's actually not far from going down.
There's one right there, kill it.
I'm focused on the big one.
It will take more than that.
It's got me! It's got me! Where are you?
All right, we're on his last health bar. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, fella. Easy, fella. Wow, he made one hard
Thralls,
last
They're not coming out.
dash.
I guess we should grab that sample while we can.
Already got it.
Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
All right, so evidently the powering up thing was an alternative to just taking him down.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
Return to forward base 441. All right, I am kind of curious though, like, how was I supposed to power this up? I can't land on you, can I? No, I didn't think so. Oh, I was able to get up here, but that guy could jump also, so that didn't really matter. Yeah, how was I supposed to power this up? Hello? Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, so let's just get back. Well, I guess now we know the easiest way to get back to the base is right over through here. We got a little, it's not quite a Skyrim door. It's a bit of a skyway walkway path-ish. We are back. I'm assuming, I don't think we're going in there. I think we're coming in here, would be my guess.
Do keep in mind, sensors
Oh.
picked up quite a ruckus over at the old spaceport. I presume that was your doing.
A little bit.
I hope to learn someday what exactly your little endeavor was.
Okay, so she is not the one we need to talk to. I'm guessing, now I'm just guessing we just need to find Percival. Where, that is what we're looking, discuss your findings. We've returned to base, time to discuss what we've uncovered. All right, I guess I just need to find Percival then. Or is Hadrian here somewhere that I just need to talk to? Do I just need to talk to her?
Excuse me.
All right, this looks, all right, looks like everyone's here. Percival or Hadrian?
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Sure did. Kaiser's got all the samples in storage. Nearly cost a couple of fingers and toes, but yes, we got them. Is the plan going to still work now that we've got to clean up heat leeches and Terramore? So Hadrian mentioned that, right? So using the Asylees, that does create more of an issue, we think. Or potentially, because we know the Asylees will eat the Terramores, but we don't know if they'll eat the heat leeches. Either or, even if they do, that's more than double the work, I think. That's like exponentially more work. Whereas now, the bioweapon seems like it might be the better plan, but I still want to ask this question.
Can't be positive until we run some tests. But knowing that the Terramores have been masquerading as heat leeches all this time is a big find. Arguably makes things more feasible, now that we know what we're dealing with, not less.
Agreed. Plus, I don't think you're gonna have to push real hard to get folks on board with cleaning up one of the galaxy's greatest pests if this is what they're capable of.
But none of that's getting done without the samples. You do have them, right?
Sure do.
Ah, this place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Ve Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
Are we gonna lie? Ve Victus couldn't have been involved with the attacks. Actually, we can't rule him out. Ve Victus is alive and under UC custody. Look, we learned something, but I can't say anything more, I promise. No, I mean, we already broke this promise. We already broke this.
I'm sorry, what? He's pulling my leg, right? Hadrian?
No, I don't believe he is.
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain, Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the Terramorphs. But Ve Victus is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know.
Oh, he and I are gonna have some words. I'll do what I can. He's not exactly a trustworthy source. You really think it was him? Do you want to come? Oh. Let's first see what she says regarding if us asking if she really thinks it's him.
Plenty of people out there with grudges against the UC, but he's the only one we know had any knowledge of the Lazarus plant. So right now, it's the only option we've got. Will you do it?
All right. Interesting. Do you want to come speak to him with me?
Captain, I truly don't. He's already shown he's taken an interest in you. I'll be a lot more useful in the lab right now than I would be grilling Francois. So do you think you could do it? Please?
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So that's fair. Yeah, we're gonna have some words though.
Good. We'll all meet back at Mast, outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to know everything we've uncovered here. Best of luck, Captain. And thank you for dealing with him.
Wow. 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 That is. Dude, I am loving this mission.
Left me with a longing for Nira. I did not think this was possible.
Do you want to talk by any chance?
The samples are preserved.
You do not. All right. I mean, I'm glad we finally got to come here. Ever since we first learned about Londinion, and then also when we learned about it in the Vanguard, that little museum area, I have been wanting to see this place. And it is pretty cool. I am a fan. I'm liking it a lot. It'd be really cool to see, like, the actual attack. Oh, could you imagine that? Oh, that'd be pretty insane. Pretty insane. But, all right. So, focus, focus, focus. We're heading back to Victus. And, oh, I didn't think about this. Are we going to have an option to tell him? Or anyone that we told Hadrian? We broke our promise. And we told Hadrian.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I have contraband. I have contraband. I have contraband. Darn it, man. I forgot.
Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated.
I knew I was going to forget. I knew it. We'll just pay the fine.
Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
Hey, you're back.
And that is exactly why I did not really want to pick those up, but I kind of had some faith. Oh, I thought you were actually carrying the contraband. Oh, hey. What's up with all these people? Where's the one? There was somebody in there at one point. What are all these citizens doing here and just kind of hanging out?
Just doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-Xeno protocols. How the hell does a whole herd of terramorphs touch down undetected?
Yeah. We've heard it before. Oh, how is this conversation going to go? I'm excited for the possibilities. I'm also a little, actually quite a bit nervous. Do I need to talk to you that way or can I go? Yeah. It's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinion of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Oh, we did, and a whole lot more. Don't play dumb. We know you're behind the attacks on New Atlantis and Tau Ceti. I don't know. Is there anything you want to tell me about your time in Londinion?
I haven't been to Londinion in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for?
We know what you did, my dude. We know what you did. Fess up.
Now, what in the heavens would make you claim something as ludicrous as that?
We recovered a recording, an invisible weapon you were talking about the Terramorphs. Because you're the only person who knew that the Lazarus plant could be weaponized, Should have aimed better when you bombed Londinion. We found evidence that. So, all right. So I know I was just kind of going along this path, but again, I'm still kind of wondering: is he going to end up being the good guy? And everything he's done, although it's pointed towards him being the evil villain, is actually doing good. We found evidence there tying you to the attacks. The only person that knew about the Lazarus plant could be weaponized. Visible weapon talking about the Terramors.
Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
No more lies. Confess or I turn over what I found. Sorry, I'm telling the cabinet what we learned. Consider this your chance to come clean. Got no plans to tell anyone. I just want to know the truth. So you really don't know anything about the attacks. Is that what you're claiming? Let's start with this first. I kind of want to do... I wouldn't mind going this route, but I don't believe that he would actually tell us the truth. So you're really claiming that you didn't know anything about him?
Of course. Do I look like I'm in any position to do what you're describing? So I'd very much appreciate your agreement to not share what you found. We wouldn't want anyone else jumping to conclusions now, would we?
Alright, I have to admit, I was hoping for a little bit more out of that one. No more lies. Confess. Or I turn over what I found. Tell the cabinet what we learned. Consider this your chance to come clean. Now I'm kind of leaning towards this. Yeah. This is your chance. Spill it.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau City. New Atlantis. My doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinion. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
I'd like to hear this, because you're a madman and a murderer and you lived to sow death. To work on something that long, this seems personal. No better way to show that you see what a deadly weapon they have in the Lazarus plant than to use it. Associate, who have you been working? What if by some weird, crazy, unbelievable, not going to happen type scenario, it was actually Hadrian? Who could be his associate, though? Who could be his associate? Watch me Barrett from another timeline. Who have you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble?
For the fun? To work on something that long seems personal. It does seem personal. Let's go with that.
You can be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinion Spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
Okay, no secret is so dangerous that you can justify condemning so many lies. You just said it took you years to use the plant outside Londinion. You killed them for nothing. That information should have been handed over. Secured it to keep it from ever being used. You didn't even trust your own people in the UC. Oh, I don't know which one I like. Well, this one is a question. So usually, obviously we can do the questions before we choose one of these. But did you not even trust your own people?
These were the final days of the colony war, Captain. The Freestar Collective had spies everywhere. I was concerned that if word got out, the collective could swoop down, start breeding Lazarus plants, and overrun our worlds with waves of terramorphs. Just like what was happening on Londinion at that very moment. Sealing off the city to prevent mass death? It was the only option that made sense at the time.
I mean, we already talked about that. It's trading the few for the many scenario. Oh, are these different options? No, that's the same. That's the same. That's the same. Maybe it is better if fewer people knew about it. Oh, what do we want to go with here? You said it took years to use the plan out to Londinion. You killed them for nothing. No secret is so dangerous that you can justify condemning so many lives. That information should have been handed over, secured it to keep it from ever being used. I think I'm liking that.
It's easy to judge now. In that moment, I wasn't about to add another dangerous variable to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a
Oh.
trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
Whoa, wait a minute. We didn't kill that guy. That's the guy that killed himself, right? He shot himself up. So that's interesting. So, all right. So this is out of spite. This is not him actually doing good because he doesn't like that they used him as a scapegoat for the end of the war, at the end of the war. So he's trying to get back, and then also while he's getting back, trying to get the praise for Hadrian because she'll be the hero out of all this, and then blame it on somebody else, the guy who's already dead. Oh, interesting. So he is evil, evil, evil. So you murdered UC citizens because of some slight against your honor? You're sick? So I'm just your cleanup crew.
My undivided attention.
You must think you're very clever. Or Lace, why does that name sound familiar? How could you have coordinated all this from in here? And why the hell do you care if the UC wants you as an advisor? I do want to ask you, Orlace, but I'm pretty sure that is the guy that we were going to. And we heard him struggling, screaming, whatever. And then, but wait. Orlace is not the Rune guy, is he? No, I think Orlace is the guy who killed himself. Why does that name sound familiar, though? I could use a little refresher.
Can't remember the many lives you've taken. Orlays was the man whose death you brought about around the moon of Etheria, the pilot of the Warlock.
Yeah.
The man I had to eliminate to hide my secret.
That's what I thought. That is the guy that killed himself, right? How could you have coordinated all this from in here?
It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands. All without the UC realizing whom you're actually dealing with. Slow work. But as you can see, ultimately effective.
So how did he set up that scenario though? But this is showing and proving his tactical mind. And look at that smirk. His tactical mind, which is why they cloned him into Hadrian and who knows how many others, because they liked the mind. He's proving it right here. Why the hell do you care if UC wants you as an advisor? Well, I think he just wants the access, right? And it gives him a little bit of political credit, right?
Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain. Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday. A new face would be needed, of course, but it wasn't an impossibility. Though now, I'm not so sure.
Oh, and it just hit me. Hadrian. Oh, when she hears all this, she's already kind of against him. Well, no, she is against him. Oh, wow. That just now hit me. So you murder UC citizens because some slight against your honor. You're sick. So I'm just your cleanup crew. You must think you're very clever. I want to go with the slight thing because that's what all this is. Well, I guess it's not some slight. I mean, it is and isn't. The attack that he ordered on Londinion, again, I don't know if it's the cost of the many to save, or the few to save the many. Or is it just straight evil altogether? That's a tough call, and especially in war. And then they used him as a scapegoat on that. Some slight against your honor.
There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
Already got one. Already got a sweet, sweet spot. I know it's not that great, but yeah, we already got one. I mean, I have to give the guy credit, man. This is diabolical. What kind of honors are we talking here? Seems like an odd question to ask. I suppose there have been some benefits to all this. If you're waiting for me to say thank you, we're going to be here a while. They'd be honoring me for cleaning up your messes.
You're being honored only because I arranged the situations where it could happen. Be grateful. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
Wow. He's still on it. Hope you've enjoyed this talk, because once I tell the Cabinet, it'll probably be your last. I'm not sure I'm going to tell the Cabinet. Fine, I'll make sure everything is pinned on Orlays. You think I'm just going to forget the fact you killed people to accomplish your good works? What kind of work are we talking about here? I'm a little interested in at least hearing this out.
Hunting down criminals and other threats to the United Colonies. I expect they'll give me a bit more free range once this is all over. You would help me, like you did with Orlays. Track them down and keep them from doing harm to the United Colonies. Impossible, though, if the Cabinet learns I'm the one responsible for the attacks.
Do you think I'm just going to forget the fact that you kill people to accomplish your good works?
And how many have you killed to get where you are now? There are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain. Whether it's winning a war or digging a tram tunnel. So we sacrificed a few dozen in the attacks to possibly protect millions. That seems like a fair exchange to me. I only hope you'll see the same and leave my name out of the discussions to come.
I mean, it is that same scenario, sacrificing the few for the many type scenario. Again, that's what it was. But we're seeing a trend here, though, right? But I mean, I guess if you can eliminate Terramars, although how many different systems, planets were they on? I mean, if they heat leeches turn into them, that's insane. That was an insane reveal right there. I'm not sure we're gonna tell. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna tell them. It doesn't seem right to go this route. I really have no idea. I have no idea what to tell them right now.
Well, I do hope you'll keep the larger perspective in mind, Captain. We've done something great here. Let's not squander the opportunity to do more.